What's happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in to the Kevin Carhe Show. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy the show. What's happening, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's not mess around. Let's go and kick this thing off. The power of ignoring a woman. The power of ignoring a woman. Whether you in the dating phase, the relationship, marriage, whatever phase you in, man, if you with a woman, she's always going to create turmoil. She's always going to create turmoil just to see if you're going to play the hero and come rushing in, try to fix her problem. And let me tell you something. It's not your job to fix a woman's problem. It's your job to protect and provide. And if you see value in that woman, you allow her to come into your life. It's your job to take her on as a responsibility. What you need to be worried about is setting up a foundation, setting your boundaries, setting your limitations. And even with that, guys, once you get those boundaries and limitations set, just sit back and watch. Because then she's going to test you. She's going to probe the fence line to see if she can break through or get you to break your limitations and boundaries. Just look at the woman you with. A problem can arise out of nowhere. You give her the answer to the problem. She goes and fixes the problem. She come back, everything all right. Or even if your answer don't work, she come back and say, well, that didn't work. Let's try something else. Then you know, guys, that's a real problem. But if a problem comes up, you give her a logical answer, or the answer you're trying to give her, she don't want to accept it, and she know that the answer make perfectly sense. All she want to do is go around chasing a tail like a dog. You know that's bullshit, and what you need to do is you just need to ignore her. Because that's a problem that she created to see what you gonna do. To see if you gonna come rushing in to save the day. And oh man, you don't care about my feelings. That's what she gonna say. You don't care about my feelings. You so insensitive. Don't pay that no attention. Just ignore it, guys. Because the more she creates problems and the more you rush in to try to fix them, guys, the more control she's going to have. The more control she's going to have, and a lot of times that's what women are after, emotional control over you. Why? Because they know they can't physically have control over you. The women go-to move is to have emotional control over a man. And it's a catch-22, because the more emotional control a woman get, the less she's going to fall in love. The less control she have, the more she falls in love. And stop trying to figure these women out. Stop trying to figure them out. But I will say this. After a while, women become easy to start, for the most part, to get a grasp on. I'm not going to say you're going to totally figure out a human being, but you kind of get the patterns. You kind of see the categories that they fit in. So it becomes easy for you to respond when they start with this bullshit. All you gotta do is whenever they stop making sense, just start ignoring. Whenever she do something or say something or create a problem that don't make no sense, guys, just hit the ignore button in your brain. And don't try to dissect their brain. You just hit the ignore button. But let's get a little deeper, guys. Let's get a little deeper. If you meet a woman that is somewhat attracted to you, and y'all have a nice conversation and everything, you get a good vibe from her, everything. Next day she turned cold. She barely speak to you. Then you try to ignore her. You come in, you say, all right, you want to act that way? Then I ain't got to say nothing to you. You put that ignore. Basically, you're trying to get a reaction from her. Women are not stupid, guys. They're not stupid. If they half-ass attracted to you, they know that you were talking good one day and they intentionally stop talking to you the next day and then you ignore it. They just gonna sit back and laugh at your ass because they know that you're doing that on purpose. That you're doing it on purpose. And even though a lot of times when women are nice to men automatically think that she's attracted to you. But I'm just saying that she is somewhat attracted to you. She might just be trying to pick up another arbiter. Somebody that she can that'll take her out on a date. Somebody that'll sit up at nighttime, listen to her problems and listen to her whine. a shoulder to lean on. She might be trying to get another guy to send her a good morning text whenever she feeling down. All that. Those are arbiters. She might be trying to pick up another one of them, and she might think that you could possibly be an arbiter. That might be what she's doing. And if you do ignore, she can take or leave you. She don't care. And that's if she halfway attracted to you. Now, guys, is she highly attracted to you? If she highly attracted to you, then, and y'all talking good one day, next day she acting cold. What she's trying to do is see how much you are willingly going to invest in her. That's what she's trying to see. When you ignore her, it starts to create doubt and confusion. It's creating doubt and confusion because of the attraction. That's the main thing, is the attraction, guys. That's the main thing. That's why I say everybody has a passcode that unlocks certain type of phones. Which, if you compare that to women, every woman has a type of man that if they come in contact with this man, they will be unlocked by this particular guy. Some women like charismatic guys, some women like intelligent guys, some women like nerds, some women like tall guys, some women like heavy set guys. It's all depends on what cell phone your passcode will unlock. In other words, what type of women that you unlock. That's what the attraction thing is mostly about. Now, society do have certain standards that's across the board, but that's not an end all be all. That's not an end all be all. But if that woman is highly attracted to you and you start ignoring her, it's going to create some doubt and confusion. And a lot of time what happens, if you approach her, she's highly attracted to you, but she's trying to see how much we're willing to invest in her. And she thinks that by you coming over and approaching her, it took a lot of guts for you to do it. Because most guys don't approach women most of the time. Not these days. And even if you just inboxing her on a date now, whatever, she's saying you took the time, you must be invested in her. And you ask her for a number, ask her for a social media information, and she say, no, but I take yours. This is what you do, guys, when a woman do that. And at least this is what I do. And it works all the time. Especially if I know she's into me. All right, let's play that game. I'll give you my number. Here you go. Here you go, my social media stuff. Then once she texts me, or once she send me a message, inbox me on social media, I'll wait a day later. Guys, and then I will give her a shorthanded text, and I'll wait for her to drive the conversation. Because in her mind, she thinks that, oh, he likes me this much. All I gotta do is do a little bit. I'll show him. No, we ain't finna play that game. Because when I ask you for your number or your information or whatever, you supposed to give me yours and I'll give you mine. If you don't want to give me your information, don't give it to me. You have the right. You reserve the right to keep your information to yourself. And I get it. Some women don't want to give their information around. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Oh, if a woman is highly attracted to you, she ain't got no problem giving you her information. If she's highly attracted to you and trying to play games with you, which women always, well, everybody's playing a game. If she wants to go down that rabbit hole, then that's what I'm going to do. Because if you don't, guys, only thing you're going to do is once she texts you, then you're going to be so excited that, oh, man, she texts me. Then you're going to text her right back. Oh, then you're going to be having this long text message with oh, how you doing? What you into? What you like? All that stuff, guys. And automatically, it's going to send a signal to her brain that you validated her. And even if you do start dating her, get in a relationship, she's going to go in there with control. And it's hard to gain control back from a woman once she get control in the beginning. If she ain't got no attraction for you, and she's just being nice through conversation, and you try to ignore game, guys, that shit ain't finna work. She don't care if you don't text her. She don't care if you don't never look at her again. If your passcode, when you put it in, it say the wrong password, guys, move on. Don't try to ignore her. Don't try to conversate with her. Whatever. If she want to have a conversation, you conversate. But just treat her like she's invisible, like she don't matter. I mean, not even matter. I mean, it matter as you hooking up with her for a date or relationship. As a person, co-worker, or whatever, man, or just somebody you have to converse with, sure, do that. She might be in your church. Y'all might be part of the choir, whatever. That's cool. Converse with her. Don't mistreat her. But when it comes to dating, relationship, man, you just look past her, because no matter what you do, you're just not going to unlock her. She's just not going to be attracted to you guys. But ignoring a female is highly attractive, guys. It's highly effective. And what it does is it get the woman to chasing you. And you always want to keep the women chasing you, because women get bored very easy. And once they start wanting to chase you, they're going to want to start chasing somebody else. They're going to want to start chasing somebody else because their feelings are everything to a woman. Women's feelings are superior, and they have to have their feelings pacified. And the pacification of feeling is their feelings always have to be on a roller coaster ride, ups and downs, goods and bad. Can't be too much good, can't be too much bad, guys. So you always want a woman chasing you. Shout out to the free crowd, man. Shout out to the free crowd, guys. And until next time, peace.